Okay. Okay, so this is Buley.
Buley Rockhole.
And it's only, what, 500 metres down or something?
A 500 metre return, I think they said.
Oh, return.
Oh, a lot of these rock holes too, guys, and water holes and that have got toilets. Just, you know.
Yeah, which is good.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing, I suppose.
And there's most of them have got picnic grounds too.
Almost spectacular when you just walk up to them. Oh. The falls just seem to go on forever. Hey? What do you reckon these ones?
These are absolutely stunning.
I know, just when you think the last ones were stunning,
I know.
eh?
And there's all different levels.
Yeah.
And like little waterfalls between each level. It's just gorgeous.
You going further, you're going to stay there?
Are you filming me going down? I'm chicken, I'm just sitting on the cess. The rocks are really slippery. I'm not going to go clean up. I'll just wiggle my way down. Have a go at this, this is beautiful.
Filling up with water. I can't, they're so slippery here, I can't even get on.
But that's why.
Can't get in on this way anyway, it's too slippery. Like, I mean, it's super slippery, it's all got like fur all over it.
Get out. Is he right?
Another beautiful one. Here comes our girl. It's a bit slippery here, so I don't know if she's going to be able to do it or not. These are unbelievable. You see photos and videos and whatnot, but you just, until you get here, it's just, yeah, unbelievable. And each pool, I think, has a different temperature. I think this one's colder than the last one, but that'll be beautiful.
We've come to see the magnetic termite mounds.
Now, if you told me we're going to see termite mounds, we'd be like, termite mound's a termite mound.
So apparently, all over the Northern Territory, there's these termite mounds, and they're really big, but
They're huge.
here, these magnetic ones, they're kind of like standing stones. They're just up and down. And there's a reason, it's something to do with the north and south aspect. So we're going to go and learn about termites.
Yeah.
Okay? All right,
Let's go and learn about them.
Okay, so there's an information board on this side, and then like a boardwalk, isn't it? You don't actually walk down to the termite mounds.
Oh my God, look at them. Wow.
They do, they look like
slate.
standing stones.
They look like slate.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's go have a look at the information board.
Wow. I wonder why just in this section. I'm sure you're going to tell us, and I'm sure there's lots of seats around. It's a win-win.
I've actually done no research. No. Huh. You know how you see termite mounds and they've got like hollows in them? Well, goannas and stuff nest in there. Like it provides shelter for them. Hollows in the termite nest provide shelter for many animals, particularly when bushfires sweep across the land. Quolls, goannas, snakes and rats take refuge in the strong and well-maintained towers.
Wow, that's actually smart.
So there's two mounds that they're showing here. See this one? That's the magnetic termite. And then this one here is the cathedral termite. Cathedral termites build their nests on well-drained soil, unlike the magnetic termites who always build on seasonally flooded black soil plains. We're going to have a seat. Okay. Many species of termites escape extreme temperatures by burrowing underground, but this is not an option for the magnetic termite. A home above the ground is required, safe from the annually waterlogged soils of the wet season. Food for the colony must be well protected from bacteria and fungi. The smart structure of these mounds keeps the termites above water table in wet and provide them with sufficient space for well ventilated food storage near the mound's surface. It says wire line north to south. Living in a wedge-shaped tower may be great for food storage, but if the tower is orientated to catch the sun's heat, it can become a solar cooker. Scientists conducted experiments and found when the alignment of the mound was changed, the temperature in the mound rose significantly. This is not good for the insect that requires temperature and humidity to be consistent. To avoid this problem, the termite mounds are aligned to use the sun to balance the internal temperature, ensure that optimum conditions are maintained. By aligning in a north-south orientation, one side will always be in the shade. This ensures they always have a place in the mound that is just right.
I think they're smart.
That is so smart.
I think they're smarter than us. Little creature to be so intelligent.
You'd seriously look at it and think it was a cemetery and they're all headstones.
I know.
And how? So I was just reading, there was a lot to read, but I was just reading that they believe termites are blind, and they were trying to figure out how they knew to build north-south, and thought they followed they couldn't follow the Earth's magnetic field because they're blind. Is that what I just read?
Yep.
And they think they've got inbuilt radar detection or something. It's weird. Okay, so this mound here is a home to a colony, I can't say that word, of cathedral termites, and they estimate that this is about 50 years old, this mound.
Looks like the top's broken off.
So now
we're at the Lost City.
Yeah.
And oh my God, it's a little bit amazing.
It's kind of like a long drive out here. It was 4-wheel drive. Wasn't long. 10 minutes. But
10-15 minutes on corrugation and stuff. But I tell you what, it's so worth it. These are pretty cool.
Say in the middle of nowhere.
Literally.
You got sand like the beach. In the middle of nowhere.
Crocodiles lay their eggs in and stuff.
There's no crocodiles out here, John. The intriguing formations of the Lost City were once part of a continuous sandstone layer that caped the present-day tabletop range. Over time, this cap has been broken down or weathered and much of it washed away, while most of this sandstone has ended up as sediment in the seas. In the seas?
In the seas?
Right out here. The rock of the Lost City has proven more resistant to the forces of weathering and erosion. Natural weaknesses in the sandstone tend to occur in planes at right angles to each other, and cracks form along lines of weakness, and moving water makes the cracks wider and deeper.
So this must flood out here.
Yeah. Weathering of sandstone in this way can result in areas of block-like shapes. Blocks of more resistant rock can eventually become towers. Four different types of sedimentary rock in the area. There's the sandstone, the siltstone, the ripplestone, and the conglomerate stone.
It's like when you used to watch the Roadrunner.
Yeah, in the area the Roadrunner was. That's what it looks like out here. Thanks, honey. What a gentleman.
Oh, I am a gentleman. If I'm not anything else, I am a gentleman. A scholar and a gentleman.
Scholar! Oh, tell that to your report cards. John, tell everybody what you just said. This is how nasty he is to me, right?
I'm not nasty. We're being funny.
You know
I've got to move over because this is such a busy
You know that movie Wolf Creek with John Jarrett? He just makes, I just can't do it. And you know what he just said to me? Tell everyone.
So if I was rich enough, I would actually make the car not start and pay someone to drive up in an old Ford or something and go, you need a help? And I reckon you would cheers. That would be the funniest thing ever.
That's slack. That is really slack. Sorry.
Not for me, it's not.
It's slack.
Not for me. I reckon that'd be so funny.
So now we've come to Greenant Creek.
As long as there's no green ants.
Yeah. But I don't know how far away the creek is, so we're just going to go and have a little look.
They should tell
It
you.
looks like there's a waterfall there too, John.
Mm.
Oh, look, it says Tajabtaba Falls. Have a look at the spelling. I can't say it. Greenant Creek and Jataba Falls. Yeah, that's a 2.7 kilometre return walk, and I've had enough of walking. But we'll go down to the creek. Greenant Creek is a registered Aboriginal sacred site as well as an ecologically fragile water system. In respect of the significance of the area, swimming is not permitted downstream of the falls.
Oh.
So we'll just go and look at the creek.
We'll have a look and see what happens.
But not the falls. The falls are 2.7 kilometres round trip.
It's been a big day.
It has been a big day, but yeah, we'll just go and have a look at this creek.
I think if you really did do this, like, I don't know, properly, you'd probably spend, I'd say, a good five days here, I reckon.
I think so too.
So
the
we can
amount of
spend more
places we've been
times.
to, hey, and we've kind of rushed the day to try to see as much as we can. So yeah, if you want to come to Litchfield, come and spend, what do you reckon, 5 days?
I reckon 5 days easy. It's a beautiful place.
It is.
Very magical.
Very magical.
Hang on.
Oh God.
Gotta watch out for trolls. You go first.
I'll be the little billy goat.
You go first.
Okay, that's all right. He lets me across. I wonder where the creek is though. It doesn't actually say which way the creek is.
There's a big signboard.
There's a toilets up there.
Is that a toilet, is it? Oh.
Yep. So that was at Buley Creek we went to. There was a gentleman there who was disabled. He walked with a walking stick and he got stuck.
Yeah.
He was in the water basin. It was so slimy.
He even had a life jacket on.
Yeah,
He got stuck.
He got stuck. He couldn't get out of the water hole. John and another gentleman and a young kid had to help him. So, which brings me to what I'm going to say.
And another lady as we were walking out said, "Can we get a wheelchair down there?"
Yeah, so that brings me to what I was going to say is these tracks, although this one doesn't look too bad, you could wheelchair it, couldn't you?
Well, so far.
But definitely not Buley Waterhole. It is
No.
not. It is not wheelchair friendly.
No.
It is not. I mean, there was so much slippery stuff that I was scared with my feet
Well, we had
on
to
it.
pretty much pick that guy up and drag him up.
Yeah. Basically, they dragged him up on the sharp rocks, and his legs got all cut. The poor bugger. But there was no other way to do it.
No other way. Now my back's rooted.
Yeah. So just be aware of that. How pretty
I know.
is this?
The water in this one is just so clear. What do you reckon?
It's bloody beautiful.
You could almost go for a swim in that, but they say not to. Really nice. Nice little timber bridge to walk on, so this must all flood through here.
Way to Sandy Creek and Blyth Homestead ruins. So didn't realise it was a bit of a rocky road, John.
Yeah, it's
Sandy and then rocky and streams, and it's pretty cool.
pretty cool.
Hey,
Hey, that was some of the worst corrugations I think I've ever been on.
that was really bumpy. Really, really bumpy. But we've arrived at Blyth Homestead. Now, I don't know anything about this. We've just come across it on our travels. It was established in 1928. I'm going to have to try to do some Googling when I get back and put a little card up for you.
Long way in.
It is a long way in.
It's actually your new home. I've just bought it for you.
Did ya? Thanks, John.
Well, you don't want to live out here?
No, there's crocodiles out here.
Oh, they must have been short in the old days, eh?
There's no bed in there. There's even a book in there, John. You go in there first.
Book?
There's a book.
Two books. And information. And souvenirs. I don't know, not souvenirs, but
Oh, little old remnants of the homestead. Look at all this.
well, it's got the family tree.
The world of children. On something. Lassiter's last ride.
Oh, it's definitely looks bigger on the outside than it
It
does on the
did.
inside.
So what's this book?
It's all about the family album.
Family album.
Oh, they can squeak
The
some
Sergeant family album. Blyth, an outstation of Stapleton Station. This small tin humpy, now known as Blyth Homestead, was 25 miles from the main homestead of Stapleton Station. It was used as a base by the older children to mine tin from Mount Tolmer mine just out the back, and to work cattle. Their father Harry was kept busy with the rest of the large station. He would come out every now and again to bring supplies and check on things. Their mother Alma, back at the station homestead, did a variety of chores, including schooling the younger children. It says Harry Sargent started out with 1 square mile freehold farm and gradually purchased neighbouring leases to build a large station holding. So Harry and Alma had Connie, Susie, Al, Winnie, Harry, Frank, Dick, Esther, Ernie, Max, Queenie, Olive, and Walter. Oh, and Lorna. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14 children they had.
14. No TV.
They started having children in 1903 and their last child was born in 1930. Bloody hell. That's Alma. And that's Harry. When Max was only 9 years old, he went to work out in the stock camp. His job was horsetaling, hobbling the horses and cooking for 6 or 7 brothers or sisters. Bloody hell. What a fantastic... Oh, look at this one. Second World War. In 1936, Alma left with her 4 youngest children. The family started to drift away. The boys went to serve in the forces for their country. Winnie and her father remained. They supplied beef to the forces, guided units on manoeuvres, and saw amazing sights. And it says stations shot up by Air Force, Northern Territory claim. This is awesome. If you had the time, you would come out and go right through that. Bush pantry. The Sargent family relied on fruit and vegetables grown here near the creek. Cassava and mangoes were dried for year-round supply. Drums like these were used to store the annual crops.
You can go for a walk to Creek Tin Mine. Creek Tin Mine.
Tin Mine Creek. 25 metres. How far is 25 metres, John? Is that far?
Just down there. That's a creek there. I think is that the name? Just here. Another I thought there's a tunnel into the mountains.
Well, there's a mine, John. Mount Tomler Mine, established 1888. Tin mining, tough work. The Sargent family contributed to a 5,000 year high. I think that's supposed to be year, I'm not really sure. High demand industry. Tin was an important metal in taking us from the Stone Age to the Bronze Age. Tin is mainly used today for the electronics industry, solder and food packaging. What's up there, John?
Nothing, just a hole.
Was it a hole, was it the entry to the mine, do you think?
I don't know.
You see all this glittery stuff, speckles of stuff in here?
Yeah.
I wonder if that's what it is, John.
All over the place.
Yeah. Can you see the speckles? It's everywhere.
Who's there? That's what we're looking at.
So I wonder if that's tin.
I think it is. Have a feel of it. It was like a metal.
It is too. Look at that.
I wonder why it's in this area.
There's so much of it on the ground
There
here.
is. Didn't notice until you actually said it.
I wonder what that was for, John.
Eh?
I wonder what this was for.
Looks like that was to tie something up so I couldn't get away. I don't know.
Wow.
Interesting, eh?
So we've driven down that massive corrugated road. It's late in the afternoon and we've got to Sandy Creek and something falls.
And it's 1.7 kilometre walk there and 1.7 kilometre walk back, and I'm not feeling it.
So 3.4 kilometre walk return to the waterfall.
Yeah.
And I feel like this one said something about swimming, but those kids over there have got swimming stuff on. But
yeah, you can swim.
I'm not.
There's a photo up there of someone swimming.
Oh, you can swim.
But it's even got hiking little sticks. No. What do you want to
so
do?
we're moderate. It's the moderate ones.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I am going to say we are not going to walk 3.4 kilometres, like round trip, because I'm stuffed and I don't want to do it.
No, okay, let's go get a drink.
Yeah. Sorry guys, we're not showing you Sandy Creek and something falls.
No, but we will show you another house.
Janera Falls. So we'll go back to the car.
Yeah.
So just driving out of this Sandy Creek place. It is a campground, but not for caravans. It'd only be people with tents and rooftop tents. There's designated spots. There's some toilets. There's a shower. And every camp spot has a fire pit. So that was pretty good.
It just shame it was a 1.7 return trip, so I would have liked to have done that one.
Yeah, it's just we're done now.
Oh yeah, we're done. We've been out all day.
We're done.
It's hot. Yeah.
It was another waterfall and we would have liked to have seen it, but we're done.
Oh, I think it's like when you're overseas, like when you go to
Thailand and all the temples.
It's just, yeah. Even though they're all spectacular and beautiful, don't get me wrong, but it's just, I think you get waterfalled out a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe? I don't know about you.
Yeah.
But as I said,
It's
I reckon...
a nice four-wheel drive in here, though.
Apart from the corrugations.
Oh,
I reckon, yeah, 5 days I reckon you would need.
Yeah, to
That
see
way-
everything in Litchfield.
That way around lunchtime you can go home and then start out again the next day.
Yeah.
Unless you just like staying in the water holes all day.
Yeah. I'm wet and my glasses are all wet. Okay, that finishes our time in Litchfield National Park.
Great time.
So the wet season's hit us, and
It's raining. Rain all night.
rain all night. First time we've seen rain in I don't know how long. And
Actually, I think it's good actually. I like the rain. I like it on
it's
the
not,
roof.
and it's
nice.
not even muggy at the moment, which
No.
is surprising. But yeah, the wet season has started, so
started.
no more water holes for us. That's
Why?
it. No,
You're insured.
no.
Just joking.
No more water holes for us. Okay, so see you on the flip side.
Thanks guys.
See yous.